What's going on, everybody? It's another episode of the BSP Podcast. It's Trillion 10. I am your host, Brendan Petrilli. We're back. We're not better than ever, but that's all because of these guys right here. If you're watching on the YouTube page, make sure you go subscribe, click that like button, and click the bell. You got to click the bell. Give you reminders whenever we post. It's important. But man, I wouldn't be wearing this hat right now if it wasn't for how fire it is. You see this bad boy? It's got the stars on the side. The green screen's messing it up a little bit, and then you got the American flag on the other side. It's a fire hat, absolutely fire hat. Got it when I went to the game a couple weeks ago, and ever since that game I went to against the Dodgers when they lost 7-4, the Phillies are 13. Sorry, 3 of 13 since that game. Rough. Absolutely rough. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and listening to another episode here. We're going to break it down because the last time we kind of talked about the Phillies, right? They were going through that bit of a rough patch, but I didn't want to be that guy that everybody's going on sports talk radio, that hopefully I'm going on sports talk radio soon in the future. Make sure you stay tuned and go follow me on social media, see what's going on, LinkedIn, whatever you want. Big things are coming. But see these people just fire the head coach, get rid of this guy, trade everybody. I wanted to be the guy to let it play out. It's an early season. Bats, they don't always get going right away, right? Not everybody hits. Not everybody hits. You got the old Charlie Manning. You can lose the division in the early months, but you can win it later. That's my own spin on it. But it's looking tougher and tougher at this point for those bats to get going, to everybody get going together. You have Kyle Schwarber come up with a big hit today to force extra innings. You had Nick Castellanos give you that go-ahead home run. Yeah, these guys have been off and on all year. Bryce Harper's been kind of off and on. He had a couple series where he was hot. He's got the elbow problems. Rhys Hoskins had about a week where he was hot. The guys just can't get all together. And then when it comes to it, you'll have the pitching. You do. You'll have the starting pitching. You'll have the bullpen even sometimes. But then you don't. The players got to play. They got to perform. But when it comes down to it, the management behind it, when to put a guy in, when to pull a guy, when to put a guy in left field, when to pinch run for a guy, when to pinch hit, it comes down on the manager. And you see a guy that just sits there, stone cold, nothing, just depressed. He's at his press conferences. He's messing with his bald head there where he's got nothing left. He's just flustered. He doesn't know what he's doing. The belt buckle's coming undone. The shirt's untucked. When he's on the road games, if you watch his press conferences, the guy doesn't know what he's doing. I mean, he knows what he's doing, but he's just like, it's baseball. Sometimes, hitting's tough. It's hard. Yeah, no shit, brother. No shit. But you're a big league team that just went over the luxury cap for the first time in years. And you're well below 500, getting swept by your arch rival, losing 13 of your last 16, and it's ugly. And man, I have been the guy to try to hold on and keep saying we got a chance here. I want to have some hope. It's tough. It's tough. I want to be positive. I want to say, hey, look at Kyle Schwarber. Maybe he's getting hot. Nick Castellanos, 2 homers in the last 2 games. Maybe they'll get going, right? But then you put a guy in like Andrew Benintendi in the 10th inning with a runner on second base. The guy has had like maybe 10 innings pitched in the big leagues his whole life. He's got decent stuff, but I'm tired of these no-name guys coming in big spots where it's tie games or you're down a run. Night in and night out. No more Andrew Norwoods. No more Benintendis. No more Nick Pavettas. No more. Oh my God. No more Filippo Mons. Shout out to the 09 team. No more of these crappy pitchers that have the stuff but don't know how to pitch. They don't know how to pitch. Luis Garcia's. I'm tired of it. These guys have the arm talent, but they don't know how to pitch. And you want to know why? Because you can't get the coaches in there that can show them what to do. They don't have the guys to be like, all right, this is what you're going to do. This is how you get big leaguers out. These guys are breaking balls over the middle of the plate. They're walking guys left and right. The Phillies have the second most walks in the major leagues. Their bullpen. The second most walks. You cannot give up free batters in Major League Baseball because guys will make you pay. And that's what's been going on. It's frustrating, you know? I hope everybody out there kind of feels me. It's on the same page. Let me know if you agree or if you disagree. I want to be positive. I want to. I want them to get hot. I want Dingerdelphia in full effect. I want to go to the games and get hammered and catch home run balls from Castellanos, Harper, Real Muto, Hoskins. I want to catch home runs from them. I want this team to get hot, score 7 runs a game. But we're 2 months, going on 3 months in now. It's hard to wait out anymore. It's got to happen now. And getting swept by the New York Metropolitans is the worst way to do it, man. The worst way to go about it. These guys have the talent, and they know it. The manager knows it, but you're just not playing up to the level of what they can be right now. Is that the manager's fault? No, it's not. It's not Joe Girardi's fault. But when it comes down to it, something has to change. You cannot go 1 of 3, 1 of 2, scraping by 2 of 2 a series. You can't do it anymore. I've been the guy to hold out the whole season. Hey, we'll let it play out. It just cannot happen. And something has to change. The players aren't going anywhere. It's going to be the coach. I'm sorry, Joe, but you're a lame duck on a 1-year contract left. 1 year left on your contract. You're gone, buddy. That's just the way it's going to be. But I don't think they're going to do it, though, is the sad part and the most frustrating part of this whole situation, is that John Middleton is not going to make that change, which is surprising to me because he's gone out there and he has finally done what he's promised and gone out, got the big guys. He spent the stupid money. They just haven't been able to build the talent, to coach the talent around and produce. This team, they aren't young. You don't have a 5-year gap to go with this team. You got like 3 years of prime. And you can't mess around. You can't. And you can't afford it, and he knows it. Man, I got to take a deep breath for a second. came in hot here. Came in real hot. It's been a couple weeks since we've been back on the pod. Hope people missed me. I know I missed you guys. I wish it was a little bit on better terms. I know we got a lot more to cover with the Sixers, Eagles as we move forward, Flyers throughout the off seasons here, throughout the summer. I hope everybody enjoyed their Memorial Day too. Hey, shout out to the troops. Absolutely love. But man, can we not have a fun summer, please, Phillies? Can we please make a run, get hot, win 15 out of 20 for us? Make it exciting to go to the ballpark. Make me want to go and spend the money to show up every night at the game. Make it happen again. It was electric back in 06 to about 012-ish. It was electric. You got the guys. Let's make it happen, boys. But they just can't do it. It's so predictable. I saw my boy Brandon Reese tweeting. We're on the same wavelength there, Brandon, where you watch the team go up on the Mets. Nick Castellanos hits that home run. And I got all my friends going, damn it, Mets are going to blow this. I'm like, dude, as much as I want to be excited about that Phillies home run, I know they're going to blow it in the ninth. And I hate to feel that way. I don't like being that guy. I don't. Any of my family, friends, people that have been listening, I hate being that guy. That guy knows who I'm talking about. There's plenty of them. The Negadelphia. I don't like being that guy, but that's just what it is. My old tweet of Corey Knebel might be the guy. He's filthy. I still think he's a very good closer. Maybe the setup guy at this point. But what other options do you got now? Make the summer exciting, please. Please, Phillies. That's all I ask. You have the talent. You have the bats. You have the starting pitching, honestly. Even a couple guys in the bullpen. You got the arms. Just make it all work. And the only way that's going to work is if something changes now. It has to. Because the course we're on is mediocre, and that's what we've been doing for the last 10 years. And Bryce Harper knows it. The rest of the guys know it. Nick Castellanos knows it. And I don't think any of them want to be mediocre. We need change, and we need it now. Let's make this summer exciting again in Philadelphia. Bring back Dingerdelphia. Let's win some baseball games. Damn it. That's going to do it for this episode of the BSP Podcast. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Make sure you go subscribe to the YouTube page on Spotify, Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts. Click the like button, subscribe. Make sure you comment. Comments, they boost the YouTube numbers tremendously. Even if you don't even watch the whole thing, just let it run in the background. All right? Shout out to the 215 Go Birds. And, man, make the summer exciting again, please, Phillies. Make it exciting. I'll see everybody again in the next one. Deuces.